call me a cynic, right? But I kind of feel like because of the internet, we will never actually have a proper revolution, and a revolution is not even what people want. They just want a return to sanity. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to explain this properly, but I don't think that it's possible because there's no real structure. There's no real social structure anymore. We've got a government and we've got the people, and they could not be more divided or separated uh, along the lines of agency. You know, the government has carte blanche, does whatever the fuck it wants, right? And at one point, there used to be an illusion of democracy where the government would be accountable to the people. But that illusion was shattered 15 years ago. And now it's like the government says, you will fucking do what we tell you to. You will fucking believe what we tell you to believe. And if you're a leftist, well, that's just great. They love that because most of them are like child in their brain. They have like a child infant mind. And the notion of like daddy government telling them what to think and do, they love it because that just leaves them all of their spare brain power can be spent thinking about transvestites and who they want to put their penis in and how many children can we sexually exploit. You know, they need a lot of time to think about these things. So when they have a leftist government, suits them perfectly fine. But for anyone else that's not a complete degenerate, we don't like this. We like the government to serve the people based on the common denominators that serves everybody. Everybody needs a good economy. Everybody needs access to employment. Everybody needs a decent level of healthcare. Everybody needs a decent level of education for their children. And everybody needs to know that they have a degree of safety in their own nation. These things are ubiquitous. Everybody wants them, unless you're a lunatic. But why is the internet preventing any of this? The people have made it clear what it is that they desire, and the government knows full well what it is that they are expected of. They know. If they don't know it, then if they don't know it, then I don't know what they're doing. Um, but to get to the point, all we really have is a mass of disenfranchised, disillusioned people who are quickly becoming exasperated with democracy and are starting to believe that there's no course of correction without violence. And why is it this way? As I said, we have no real social structure. There is only the government and the people. And in between them are what we would call social commentators. Now, I've got Douglas Murray up on the screen here. And that's not to single him out as um, a perpetrator, but all we really have are these. Is a pariah? Is that the word? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Pariah. No, that's not the word. That's not the word. But we have these figures, and they're like the only ones that are allowed to say anything or do anything. But they don't have any actual power to do anything. They come on television or YouTube television, and they write books that probably 99% of people don't read. I've never read his book. I'm not really a book reader, to be honest with you. Uh, People may think that I am, but I'm not. I don't read books. I haven't read a book probably since I was 13 because of the way I was raised and the culture I was brought up in. We just we gave up. We gave up with books. Some people carried on reading books, and maybe those people are more well informed and well educated than me. But my information comes from the cultural zeitgeist, which is, I guess you could say, entertainment media. But what is really being accomplished? We have, Douglas Murray, we have Jordan Peterson, we have Tommy Robinson, and they're causing quite a ruckus. But to what end? To what end? These aren't like these aren't military generals. They're not going to undertake a coup on the government. And as I said, the government doesn't care about what you think. They don't care about what Douglas Murray thinks. If things get bad enough here, Douglas Murray will leave the country. Tommy Robinson frequently leaves the country. All right, I'm not here to disparage Tommy Robinson. I think he seems to be very well informed, and I think he's passionate, and I believe his motive is genuine. But it just seems to me like a little bit of a spectacle. Like, how many videos of Douglas Murray, Tommy Robinson, Jordan Peterson, or any of these um, GB News, Talk TV, I mean, even Ricky Gervais is starting to speak up, or you've got Russell Brand, and all, I can't see any examples right now, but there's all of these AI channels beginning to pop up, or these are more like the social commentators, and I sort of appreciate these guys, but I also don't because I feel like they're really just like grifting. It's like a grift. They upload a video every single day, and it's the current affairs, um, and it's a little bit of an echo chamber in there. Um, Again, ex-British Army Paz, another daily uploader, or you've got someone like uh, what's his name? the Scottish guy. Shit. I can't remember his name. He recently lost his beard. And then all of the Lotus Eater guys, Lotus Eaters. It's a little bit of, it's a bit impotent in my opinion. Because what's gonna happen? What's gonna change? Nothing. Nothing will change. There's no social structure in place to do anything. Democracy is a sham. And all of your protests are pissing into the wind. Meanwhile, these social commentators that I've spoken about just getting richer and richer and richer and richer and richer, and then boop, they're gone. They're gone. So I just, like I said, call me a cynic, but I just don't see what the point of any of it is. And all that's happening is I'm getting more and more pissed off. I'm getting, yes, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. YouTube suppresses discussion of riots, okay, but they can suppress it if they want, but it doesn't mean that people won't find out about it. So, what difference does it make? I don't think that there is a free speech problem because, I mean, there sort of is and sort of isn't. I mean, you can create a fucking 1,000 sock puppet accounts and post whatever you want anywhere, and okay, it's not. They're going to get taken down, and then you have to pop up again like the head of the Hydra, and the more atomized everything is, the less traction it has, which then leads people to these popular figures. But what it just all seems superfluous to me. I don't really know how to conclude what I'm trying to say. Um, Nobody's gonna watch this video anyway. I'm wasting my time. This whole thing is this whole thing is a fucking waste of time.